This story is about BTS, the world's most famous femboys. BTS returns from military. Honestly, I think the whole military thing should have just ended with BTS. Don't get me wrong, I think they should have gotten a military, but they should have been the last ones. Listen, North Korea, the North Korean army has 1.3 million people. BTS army is 130 million people. Yeah, that's a 100 to 1 ratio. We could have walked in there with BTS, like, sat down, and that whole country would have grinded to a halt. And then we do peace talks. Oh, but BTS returns from military. They release an album, and I listened to it on the dot. I have a talent, a spidey sense, that I believe everyone else also has for the things they love most. But I can tell if a song is good in the first 100 milliseconds. Yeah. Of course, by good, I mean good to me, because I'm the center of my fantasy world. 100 milliseconds. I have this talent. And it's not because I studied classical music or because I studied singing and dancing, and not even because I listened to a lot of music. It's not some mystery. I'll tell you what it is. I have this talent to sense if music is good or not because I'm a judgy bitch. Like Gordon Ramsay, my bitchiness is the source of my talent. So I'm listening to the first song in the album. 100 milliseconds, 1 second, 10 seconds. That's weird. Next song. 100 milliseconds, 1 minute. Today's not my lucky day. Third time's the charm. 100 milliseconds, 10 seconds. Fourth song, 100 milliseconds. Fifth song, 100, 600, 7th, 8th. And by the 10th, I'm like, motherfucking cocksucking 11th. Cutting ass shit fucker, bitch. Fucking 12th. Ass fucking shit piece of fuck 14th. No more songs. And if I had an inner bitch before, by the end of this album, my bitch had evolved into an ass, into a bitch ass, and mega evolved into a bitch ass motherfucker. I was so angry. I unsubscribed, disliked all 14 songs, excluded them, boycotted concert tickets, and I officially broke up with BTS. Now, I've been cheated on before. And I gotta tell you, this hurt more than any one of them. It's not that being cheated on by my exes didn't hurt. It's just that I loved BTS more than I ever loved any of my partners. It hurt. And I'm not sure, and I'm sure I'm not alone. Like, sure, it doesn't apply to everyone, but there exists an indisputable Venn diagram of people who like BTS and people who are fantastically depressed. And I'm one of them. On more than one occasion when BTS was in the military, I told myself, just to get through another day of taking life in the face, just full frontal, mouth open, no alcohol, no weed, no sex, just me and the jizz of life, indiscriminately shooting into my eyes, my hair, my nose, like, I just have to get through it. I have to survive just long enough to hear the next BTS album and see One Piece end. Oh, and after listening to this album, I'll admit, I looked at One Piece like how I imagine a single mother looks at a younger brother when the older brother goes to jail. Like, the rest of my life is in your hands now. Please do well. And it's always awkward because the mom spent like way more money helping the older brother than the younger one. BTS got money from my Spotify subscriptions, merch, concert tickets. Meanwhile, the younger brother that is One Piece got I mean, in my defense, what'd you expect me to do? Pay for Crunchyroll? Your Honor, it's an anime about being a pirate. I just did what they taught me. Look, I'm not going to explain to you why the album was terrible. If you listen to it, you can't tell, I don't want to talk to you. But what happened? What happened? How did this happen? How? I actually found the answer. The answer lies in the BTS documentary about the making of this album. And like all great documentaries, whether it's the Chernobyl documentary that exposed the negligence that caused the nuclear explosion, or the documentary that 50 Cent made about Diddy drowning in 1,000 bottles of baby oil, the BTS documentary shed a light, showed us a glimpse behind the curtain so we could understand what caused this natural disaster. You want to see it? Here is an early meeting where BTS gives their input on the direction of the album. All right. You can see it, right? So, Suga says, we couldn't really hear the vocals. Suga, you mean both. Now, enter Nicole Kim, nominated by the Academy for Scapegoat of the Year. I'm telling you, if she were to wear goat horns, a wool jacket, have goatee, walk around the field eating grass, she would not look any more like a scapegoat than she does in this documentary. But I digress. Suga continues. I think there's too many English lyrics. I want to go back and add some more Korean. RM. I agree. There's a level of authenticity we need to have here. Ms. Goat, what do you say? I agree that authenticity is important here, but I think there is a way to do that while still appealing to the global market. What? I said she's a scapegoat. I didn't say it'd be nice. Enter my favorite part of the documentary, BTS's reactions. Let's take a look. Oh, fuck. Thank you, Mike. Jungkook? Oh, hang on, I forgot. There we go. All right. Hello, I'm back. Like I was saying, my favorite part of the documentary is BTS's reactions. Jungkook? Suga? Jin? Oh, wait, hang on. The producer has something to say. Well, it'll be fine once it's edited and mixed, you know. Phew, thank God. Thank God the producer says it's going to be fine. What a relief. Isn't it? Isn't it, Jin? Okay. Well, it's still early. How about this? Here's a meeting. That's later. Everything's been touched up, refined, improved. More like the final product. See, everything's fine now. Let's take a listen. Guys? RM? Suga? Are you okay? RM says, I think it drags a bit, tonally. Jimin, it's just a little too heavy. I feel like we're... And... I mean, like, look, it's not perfect yet, but it's like, at least in the right direction, right? I feel like we're going in the opposite direction of what we wanted. Uh, well, well, I mean, like, so what about the plans to lead with this? Yeah, I'd hesitate to lead with this. Well, the important thing is it's the right fit, right? Yeah, I'm just not sure it's the right fit. Oh, I mean, even so, it's not so bad that it'd be embarrassing to release this or anything. Personally, the longer it goes on, the more embarrassed I get. Well, I mean, you're BTS, it's your music. What are you doing about this? This might be the only chance you get. That's why I'm fighting as hard as I can to convince them. And I told them I think that this is the only chance we're gonna get. Well, that's great. What did they say? I mean, they must have agreed with you, right? You're BTS. They said, we get that, but we don't agree. Um, uh, Jungkook, how are you feeling? Are you okay, sweetie? Jungkookie, are you okay? Don't you have anything to say to that? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. That's how it is. And finally, we get to the climax of the documentary. If Nicole Kim is the scapegoat, who is the mastermind? Who is the Richard Nixon of Hype labels that caused the Watergate that is this album? Enter the father of BTS, the president, CEO, chairman, and god of Hype labels, the alpha and the omega of K-pop, Bang PD. This is the final meeting before the album goes out. The mentor, the revolutionary, the gatekeeper. What do you have to say? Even if it sounds better, you lose so little musically and gain something far bigger with the longer sample. So to me, whether something's better doesn't matter to the dark side of the force. Any final words of wisdom, Bang PD? Well, like I said before, ultimately it's your decision here. Wow. Now, after all that, doesn't that sound familiar? As your parent, I really think you should go to medical school. But, like I said, it's your decision. As your partner, I really think you should work on yourself if you don't want to be alone for the rest of your life. But, like I said, it's your decision. As your friend, I really think you should let me borrow more money. But, like I said, it's your decision. That is the most gaslighting parent, partner, friend thing anyone can ever say. Because guess which decision everyone agreed on going with? Bang fucking PD. Because of course, that was the only choice there ever was from the start. Because he's the man who owns the system that everyone else is working in. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get emotional. Because people don't listen to you when you're emotional, you know? But I am emotional. I can't help it. So, I've decided, instead of talking to me, I want to invite a friend of mine. Ben. Ben is a much wiser person than I'll ever be. I look up to Ben. And the great thing is, most of you already actually know of Ben. So don't listen to me. Listen to Ben. Now, Ben, what would you like to say to Bang PD?
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this and not join them!
이게 더 좋다 싫다의 말이보다는.
And there you have it. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for your service. Man. Bang PD. See, this is why I hate closeted gays. Yes, on top of being able to tell whether a song is good in the first 100 milliseconds, I am also gay. Which means I have the power of the gaydar. Now, for all the confused straight people out there, all gays have this. Just ask your friends. Oh wait, who am I kidding? We're on Twitch. There are no straight people on Twitch. We have the power of the gaydar. And Bang PD lit up my gaydar brighter than the Enola Gay on a Japanese radar at the end of World War II. See, Bang PD, I know how to do abuse of power too. But I gotta admit, gays produce the best boy bands. I mean, look at the Beatles. What's the Beatles producer's name again? Something Epstein? No. The good one. Brian Epstein. Yeah, he was a gay and he made the Beatles. See, what Bang PD needs to understand is gay is a superpower. And with gay power comes gay responsibility. I get some water. All right. I want to end my special with the reason I did this special in the first place. But in order to do that, I need to preface it with two seemingly unrelated stories. I promise are related, so please stay with me till the end. First is, after I unsubscribed, broke up, cried, cut my hair, changed my phone number, after I broke up with BTS, I said the only way I would consider getting back together is if you apologized and released a real album. Otherwise, to quote another wise Jedi Master, say it with me. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. Second, months after my breakup. And you know how, like, right after a breakup, everything you do, everywhere you go, everything you see, it reminds you of them? Well, I was minding my own business, grocery shopping. I wasn't looking for trouble. I need food. As a human being, I need food. I'm just minding my own business, and the second I walk into my grocery store, guess who I see? BTS on a pack of Oreos. They put my ex on a pack of Oreos. Quick backstory. Me and Oreos have a history together. Kind of like me and BTS. I once dropped an entire pack of Oreos into the blender. Blended it with a pint of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. And made coronary heart failure. I drank all of it. And to this day, that is the closest I've ever gotten to doing meth. I was high as a kite, and my teeth were permanently fucked. Like, even Walter White would have been like, God damn, son, slow down. I'm going to close with telling you the reason I did this stand-up special. I did this because last night, BTS released their first new single since their album. And like any BTS army would, I'm going to force a bunch of people who don't care about BTS to listen to it. Enjoy.
텅 빈 듯한 밤이 오면 이렇게 또 너를 불러 Yeah, I'm lost I'm lost, can I come over? I just wanna say I'm sorry. 이런 내가 너무 싫어. Yeah, I'm lost, can I come over? Yeah, I'm lost, can I come over? Baby, don't do me like that. 벌써 시간이 많이 지났네. 우리 멀어진 건 알지. 각자 이야기 물어둘까? 좀 늦었지. 그동안 별일 없이 잘 지냈지. 다시 시작하는 날 두 번 다시 내어지지. 숨긴 듯한 밤이 오면 이렇게 또 너를 불러. Yeah, I'm lost, can I come over? Yeah, I'm lost, can I come over? I just wanna say I'm sorry. 이런 내가 너무 싫어. Yeah, I'm lost, can I come over? Yeah, I'm lost, can I come over? Over, 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 over. You never loved me like the way you did before. But would you open up and find out on your door?
They apologized. Clap, 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 clap. This is where an applause break would normally be if I weren't weird and did stand up in VR and on Twitch. Clap, 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 clap. They apologized. They apologized. And like the softie I am, I liked the video, resubscribed. and it doesn't mean we're getting back together, but it does mean I'll listen when they decide to release a real comeback album. And who knows? Maybe someday I'll get back together. The world's most famous femboys. But in the meantime, because they apologize, even though they didn't have to, I will swallow the processed sugar and empty calories of the Oreo of BTS albums as I wait for your next album. Here's to you. I purple you. Horahe and good night.
Knocking on your door. Blood on the floor. Just checking on your door. What the hell am I doing this for? You act like done with the past life, then you pass like dust and flashlight, smoking.